Hello and welcome. I'm Arumba. Thank you for joining me. This is episode 37 of our Let's Play the Other Kings mod for Crusader Kings 2. And where we left off last, my wife had gone and stolen a title of her own, which is good. And it's time now, I think, to wrap up this war here, so that we can turn our focuses towards this rather foolish republic. Now, he should be pretty willing to surrender at this point, since we've just crushed the majority of his army. There goes my son. No surprise there. It's okay, we've got a backup. He's 2. He might make it to 16. Alright, so he surrenders. Thank you. Good, good. And now we just need to... oh, wow, he actually managed to force that surrender before it happened. And we just need to get over here to Archon. Our peace timer with Archean is over, so we're going to probably attack them too. I'm guessing that this army from the patrician over here is going to come across from the top. He's probably not going to use the water. Even though he's got all these boats and everything, he's probably just going to come across nice and slow. And apparently, I'm thinking now that the reason why our vassal never really made very many trade posts is because, if you'll notice, where they've built them, they seem to only build them where there are cities. So that might be part of their calculation. Like, if there's no city, they just won't build it. So as I've built in more cities, they seem to finally now be expanding. So that's good. The man is a coward, that's for certain. He can't fight, shadows and loud noises frighten him, and blood makes him faint. Alright. Good for him. And I love winning wars against people like this, because when we enforce demands, we're going to get a ton of money, and we gain prestige, and it's a defensive war, so we get this bonus here for defensive war, right there. So increased levy, increased morale, lots of good stuff. Defensive wars are just a lot easier. Seem to have fabricated claim. I think I forgot to move him. We don't need Mirkwood, it's already part of our realm. Instead, let's see, can we fabricate a claim on... Why can we fabricate a claim on Stormhold? Why? I don't understand. Is it because the culture? That must be why. The culture up there is still Argonian. Maybe? This one's Argonian though too. And that one wasn't an option. I don't get it. None makes sense. Let's grab the entire family so we can ransom them all. First, let's ransom the actual guys. Who's worth the most money? One more, son. Can never hurt to have a backup. Alright, so now we will go ahead and enforce demands. I know I just declared war on you and all that, but you want to swear vassalization to me? Or swear fealty to me? How about you? You changed your mind yet? Apparently not. How about you? Want to become a vassal? Apparently not. Alright, so his 2,600 men have now appeared. Once we get our army back into our main within our realm, we'll go ahead and release. keep everything but our retinue, and then we can re-raise. And since it's a defensive war, we're going to have a lot more troops than we just did. In fact, we're almost able to teleport these men here. Also, a defensive war has no... It's not going to increase the vassal penalty. And I think, even though I've been holding off on creating this duchy forever, because I like to have that ability to balance, I am going to create this last duchy. Because I want to create the knights here. I do like having those 300 men. That'd be nice. So we need 250 gold. Excuse me. I cannot believe how long this cough has lasted. And let's see, I don't want to cross these rivers. So I think we're just going to go that way through to the Stone Waste, recapture. That's the target city, so we'll go there, take that back, then attack him here in Glenbridge. And then from there, I'm not even going to really bother to go attack him. Because there's really no point. Did my brother die? He died infirm. Jeez, how old am I? 56. An old man. I'm 56 years old, my eldest son's 4. That's awesome. At least my brother's potentially there. Collected a tithe. Nice. I'm really liking this wife. She's being pretty darn useful. Yeah, from here we've got the ticking war score in our favor, just from time. We don't even really need to engage him. Like on his territory, I mean. Title loss on succession. Why is that? And they're voting for my kinsman instead of for my... Well, I could always vote for my kinsman on this one. We'll worry about that if it happens. You can always declare war on them. Both of them will get claims. And my heir is going to have the stronger claim, like the stronger title, so... Heading to Blackwood now. Alright, so we've managed to make a claim on Stormhold. Don't really need the claim, actually, because I could just declare Conquest War, because I've got the greedy trait. But I still don't understand why I'm able to... Good job! Did it again. Just keep doing that over and over again. Give me lots of favor. My my army still has no leaders, but they're continuing to win. I really want to do this next thing. I want to create Argonia. Holds 3 constituent kingdoms. That's just one of those events from the base game. Magda the cook. There we go. Army of High Chief Weir. I think that is my... No, it's not my wife. High Chief Weir. His primary title is... Oh, that is his army there. Wow, he's got quite a few men. He is defending against King Kylius the Peaceful in the conquest of Marshwell. So this guy is now attacking here, and he's called in the support of these other people. Stop conquesting my territory. This guy is supposed to be my vassal. Nibene, we could attack him again. Another 20-year war. Well, maybe we should. Maybe we should do a conquest war right now. Soon we could do a conquest of any of these territories. Let's do that. I definitely need to press against Nibenes as often as possible. That helped me to create that third kingdom too. Alright, so we've got the truce now. We've still got the defensive war bonus too, so now's a great time to be offensive. Let's go for, let's see. Probably want Hellstrom. Hellstrom is still Sarpa, which is an Argonian culture. He has converted the religion. Let's take it. Do the conquest. That'll become our land. Get all our men. Go up that way. And we do have enough money now to create that last knight group. So create them. And let's raise them up as well. Still got the defensive war bonus in addition now to the regular at-war penalty. Now since this is a conquest war, it's going to be a lot easier for me to win compared to that embargo war against the non-republic, because as soon as I control just this one county, we're going to start getting the ticking war score. Where with the embargo war, we never had war score ticking in our favor. That's really the only reason it went on for 20 years. Wars really shouldn't last that long. Okay, looks like they've actually rallied a pretty sizable force. They've actually got quite a few men. They might actually turn this war on their own. 17% in favor of High Chief Julian of Archean. Nice. Good job, guys. You still need to swear fealty to me, but, you know, in the meantime, it's good that you're not giving away land to other people. It looks like the Kingdom of Lilmoth has voted for the right person again. That's good. And with that, we've already got enough ticking war, enough of the land to start getting ticking war score every month. So it ticks at 1.25% per month, or roughly 15% per year. So just 6 years is really the longest that it could go. But just for good measure, let's go ahead and create a new unit. Split the army right down the middle, 3,000 and 3,000. We'll send half of it there, half of it there. And we'll siege a couple more holdings for good measure. I'm serious though, you need to swear fealty to me. So do you. I need to get some more upgrades going. Somebody's trying to fabricate a claim. My nephew. Ambitious little boy. How about you, just don't do that. And in the meantime, let's see if we can find some random courtier who's doing a plot. Imprison her and release her. Just keep the realm happy. Getting close, I think. If we capture this county here from Stormhold, we'll be back up to 4. And then I can... At some point soon, I'm actually going to be able to attack Morrowind. He does have 18,000 men, but, you know, we've got a decent amount too. Getting close. We've never really relied on mercenaries, so... If we actually stockpiled some money and then hired all these mercenaries, we could get a few thousand more men. It could happen. I mean, this land that he's conquested down here... This is all Black Marsh. This is rightfully our land. We'll be able to fight in it very well compared to him. Plus, I'll just make sure we engage him like, say, here, and he'll be an idiot and cross a river to get to us. Something like that. What's going on here? You're not independent, are you? No, we don't border his land. That is Senchall's army again, coming back, round 2, version 2.0. We'll siege 2 more of these, and then we'll head back down to take care of him. Hi again, I apologize for this coughing. It's really frustrating that I can't get rid of this. Oh. No, my son! God. There goes my other son. Do I not have a son? All of my kids, every single one of my children have died. And my wife, bless her soul, has menopause now. So, that sucks. She's a good wife, but I need sons. I need kids. Who's my heir? My brother. I guess I could play as him, but man. I am just amazed at how brutal Argonian children. My dear friend, I fear the war might drag you away from me longer than necessary, unless I felt there must be something I could do. So please accept my help and let's win this war together. Your loyal friend, High Chief Okan. King, the backup plan 2.0's opinion increases, and somebody here is going to join in his offensive wars, and he's going to join in my defensive wars. So, who? What? My guy. Huh. That is a totally new event. So basically my vassal has joined in the war. If I'm understanding it correctly. Although I don't see him listed. I don't know, I mean, that's what it said it would do, so you'd expect to see him like here, but it didn't really work. If it did work, that'd be awesome. Yeah, he's starting to upgrade these castles pretty well. They've got quite a big garrison. My sister-in-law wants to fabricate a claim on the kingdom. Stop it. I've already given you a city and a duchy and all kinds of things. Just be nice. There's no reason for you to plot. So something just happened with Nimine. His realm got a little bit bigger or something. Okay, let's go finish up this war here with the cat. Khajiit. Really, all I'm going to need to do is just capture back a couple of those holdings that he's sieged, and we'll be good to go. Let's just check on the Archaeans, make sure that they're still winning their war. It's tied up right now. We're now at 99%. And And it's about time we... there we go, we're at 100%. Alright, so we'll offer peace. 228 gold, thank you very much. Foolish war for you to have declared. We'll go mop the floor with this guy's army up here. Of course, we just lost a lot of bonuses. We lost the defensive war, and we also lost the plus 30 relations from everyone for the defensive war. Or, rather, for the defending versus infidels bonus. But, you know, we got a ton of money right now. Might as well build another city. Or, actually, you know what? Let's do a round of upgrades this time. Let's start upgrading our levy a bit. Let's get a militia training ground going in everywhere. 90 gold apiece. Get some more men. Wow, this one's really well upgraded. Let's do a small stable there. Militia training ground there. And I think we're looking good. Now we're at war, so it's going to take a lot longer, but whatever. And they're somehow deciding again that they should vote for somebody else. Just messing with my inheritance. Maybe we should look to changing it at some point. You know, get out of Tanistry instead and go with primogeniture would require high crown authority, so we really can't do it this generation. But we could do it with this Kingdom of Lilmoth. I could bump it up to high and then change the law to primogeniture for that one. Let's do that. Let's bump that up to high right now. Okay, so now we got high crown authority there. And I just need to be at peace, and I'll be able to change the succession law for our secondary kingdom. And then we don't have to worry about losing it, so... And this episode's running a little bit long, but I just want to end this war. Let's just chase him down. We're traveling through the swamps of Argonia. We should be able to move a little bit faster than him. Alright, fine. Let's just wait till he gets there. Age 46, my half-brother was murdered. Alright. Alright, we got 2 penalties going against us here, but we've got a lot more men, so we should be just fine. Captured a duchess, too. She'll be worth some money. 145 gold. Apparently we can banish this courtier for some reason. Alright, sounds good. And we'll chase this army down into Rockford, and we'll probably be able to wrap this war up in the next minute or so. And again, we're already back up to 300 gold, so our income is really starting to take off. I mean, between all the ransoms and just everything. It's good stuff. There we go. So he surrenders. We gained that county for ourselves. We have a lot of penalties to it. Let's go ahead and get our court chaplain over there to start converting it back to the correct religion. Get our army back in our territory. We're not at war, so we can go to the Kingdom of Lilmoth and change it to primogeniture, which is going to be good for me, but also it helps them, my vassals, to keep their land too. But we'll do that. As soon as that law gets approved, I think they actually have to vote on it. Why does it say that it's going to be lost to Chieftain Skatul? Chieftain Skatul. My nephew. Oh, he's the person that should be my heir. So I actually need to choose him for Soul Rest as well. Ugh, they're just making this complicated. Now, naturally, in this kingdom, they're going to vote for the wrong person. And try to split up my realm. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. We're getting very close to creating the kingdom of the Empire of Argonia. Just need 2 more titles. from that kingdom, or we could do it with 2 more titles from this kingdom. So whichever one happens first. So we'll see what happens in the next episode. We'll see what we can do. Thanks so much for watching. See you again soon.